All right, welcome to Talking Reckless Every Day, Trey's podcast. Today I have a very special guest with me. The very first one-on-one podcast that I'm doing, and I think it's only fit that it's Mr. Nick Buchanan.
Well, I appreciate that. I guess it's an honor at this point. Uh, Lord only knows what is about to be said, what's going to be talked about. But yeah, we're here for it.
Yeah, man. So he said you've been doing some reflecting. With,
Yeah, I mean, not knowing, not knowing what this is going to be about, or what it could be, or what's going to be talked about, what directions. But uh, here we are.
yeah,
Um,
I think I picked you because you've lived quite the interesting fucking life there, bud.
uh,
Done a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I mean that was the conversation that I had actually this afternoon with one of the younger guys I work with. We were driving across town to go take care of a last minute job before the end of the day, and man, I've started thinking about it. Coming into this, it was like, all right, Lord already knows what Trey's gonna want to bring up and talk about. The years of bartending and fishing, and I started thinking like, man, I've traveled the entire West Coast from San Pedro, California, all the way up to the Arctic Ocean, all the way to the Chukchi Sea.
Yeah,
16 days from here on a tugboat with a barge from here to the Arctic Ocean, nonstop.
fuck, man. Well,
Spent some time in Nome.
how was the weather like during those fucking barge
Well, it
trips?
was crossing the Gulf. We had been crossing the Gulf all summer, and it was COVID, so we were out in the middle. We were in Icy Bay and Seward back and forth all summer, but the Gulf was just like flat calm. I guess it was raining cats and dogs down here all summer. Every time we come back to town, we came back to town only a handful of times, but it was just downpouring the entire time.
Yeah.
And then you add COVID in the mix, it probably wasn't good. But for me, the Gulf of Alaska was flat, calm, sunshine, no wind. It was awesome.
You fucking around?
What's that?
Are you fucking around?
No, I'm not.
It was a beautiful ride over.
Beautiful. We made 8 round trips out of Icy Bay into Seward. Came down, did a few jobs in Southeast, and then
Fucking A, man.
and then mid August we came. We thought we were gonna have a couple days in town, and we dropped the barge off and went down the fuel dock. We took probably 90,000 gallons of fuel, another 40,000 gallons of water in the tug. We thought we were gonna have a couple days off before we left, and boss man came down. You're turning and burning. Someone get to the store and load up. You guys are leaving tonight. It's like, dog, what?
Yeah.
So, yeah, 16 straight days we came over the top of Prince of Wales, came out Omni, and shot to the south end of Kodiak Island. 4 days across the Gulf, no land.
What's a fucking day entail on the tugboat?
It's 6 hours on, 6 hours off, so it sucks. You're 6 hour. I mean,
Just constant 6 hours on, six
yeah,
hours
six
off
on, 6 off.
until the
So,
job is until
well,
you're
until you
done.
get to the job. My 6 hours were from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. So it doesn't really jive on a great sleeping schedule,
Yeah.
But I actually got to sail with a great guy named Swat. He just passed away recently. We did his celebration of life, but the man has a lot of
I think
stories.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I did see your post.
he his one of his most famous sayings is "shit, fuck, piss, cocksucker."
Yeah.
Yeah, so
See, fucking, that's like a big inspiration of doing my podcast is wanting to get guys like that and get their stories, and then I have some old timers lined up over there in Melicala that I'm excited to
get him
get
on,
on because you
get him.
get these stories recorded and
It's
preserved,
it's
and
saved forever at this point, right?
yeah,
So I don't think SWAT would ever have sat down in this type of setting.
you think that until you
No, he.
fucking
I know that, man. I know there's just no way. He goes, I ain't doing that shit. What the fuck kind of shit is that?
So yeah, that's when you fucking clip one of the clip-on mics on them without them
Yeah.
realizing.
But we finally we go all the way to the Arctic Ocean. We move this outfit out of Cape Lisburne, which was an Air Force radar station, and they redid their dirt runway. And over the years, the original runway, the ice pack would come down and it bowed the runway.
Yeah, that's
So
wicked. That's crazy.
yeah, so after $65 million engineering and building this runway, they built this uh, face to the runway, which pushes the ice pack out towards the cape, so it doesn't bow it anymore.
Yeah.
So we had 3 trips up there. First trip, we take everything into Nome, unload it, go back up. So we get in the Nome for the first trip, and we captain's like, well, we're gonna be here 3 or 4 days. Weather doesn't jive for getting back up there, and yada yada. Like, SWAT goes, this is where we make you a man. Like, what are you talking about? He goes, you're doing Nome, motherfucker. All right. So we get done with our chores the first day, and he goes, time to go to Breakers. All right. We go up there, and we're about to walk in. He goes, I bet you $20 somebody knows me when we walk in. I say, you're full of shit. We walk through the door. Some guy sitting down on the end. Hey, SWAT. I'm like, you got to be shitting me. Give me my money, motherfucker. It's like, I'll buy your first 4 beers. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Yeah.
Man.
No one was quite it's crazy up there. It's interesting. It's definitely a different lifestyle.
Fuck yeah. I definitely. I can't imagine that at all. Gets a little chilly down here. I'm like, oh yeah, we live in Alaska.
I just seen a friend today posted on Snap. It's snowing in Nome right now. It's
Yeah,
goddamn May 1st and it's snowing up there.
that's wicked.
No thanks.
Yeah.
I was tired of the snow this winter down here.
Man, that was a long, wicked winter
It
we
was
had.
probably one of the worst winters I can remember in quite some time. I mean, we've had some dandies, but this one actually almost broke me to the point where I about packed my bags and got out of here.
Fuck, man. Put a lot of fuel in my Toyota stove.
it's
Waiting to
not
shut
cheap
that
right
bitch
now.
off.
Yeah, it's like you almost want to invest in putting a wood stove in.
Yeah, when I first did Toyota stove, it fucking made sense, but
Yeah,
now it does not.
no, not these prices, man. It's crazy.
Turn that bitch on and off.
Yeah, so that's part of one of the things I've done in life. A little tugboat and obviously the bartending gig where I've met a lot of people over the years and have made some good friends, not so good friends, I guess.
Yeah.
You're never gonna please everybody, but
Well, how long were you into it before you met Mama Livy?
oh, I met Lib 20. See, when I moved back from 2008, I met Lib.
Yeah.
I mean, I always kind of knew who she was, but she was bartending at Mike's when Mike's Elbow Room was around, and she had also just moved back to town. I guess, maybe living in California. She was still freshly. She was freshly divorced from Fish, and
Hmm.
I used to wear this shirt that said "I love hot moms." If anybody knows me, it was kind of a running joke for a long time. But she thought it was the funniest shirt ever. So every time I'd walk into Mike's and I had that shirt on, I'd always kind of get extra care, I guess, in a sense, sitting there. Because she thought it was so funny, and then eventually I ended up dating one of her friends, and at like 20, 22, 23 years old, started bartending at the First City Saloon. It was just a baby. I had no idea what the hell I was doing.
Yeah. You
Probably
don't
the
realize
wrong.
it at that
Yeah,
age.
probably not a good idea to put a guy like me behind a bar in a place like that. But
With this at the city.
yeah, I 7 years. I mean, I was in and out of there for 7 years with Lib.
When did they get it open back up again?
Well, it was a deal with Carrie's ex-husband. He thought she was making millions, and it's like Carrie always put it best. She goes, "I got 6 hours a week to make my goddamn money. It's 11 p.m. to fucking 2 a.m. on Friday and Saturday nights. Other than that, I don't make no money with this place." And she had it down to a science, man. She really did. She, of course, always took care of us. Took care of. I mean, the patrons in a sense. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone. I mean, in our defense, you come to the city, a lot of people were probably beyond their limit at that point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you kind of had to decipher through who was good, who wasn't. Um, you had some of the older ladies, my cousins Lori and Verna Gunya. They'd come down. They'd be down there at the stroke at 9:30, waiting for the music to go, so they could just dance all night. And they drank their cranberry juice and Red Bull or whatever, and they just danced their heart out all night.
That's what I miss about the city is the dancing, man.
Yeah.
Nobody danced at this like they do at the city,
Well,
bro.
I mean, there's just really not a bar in town anymore where there's a floor for that, right?
Yeah.
The Arctic tries to bring in a DJ and they clear out the tables and things like that, but the city is the city, man. That'll always be the forever end your night. Even like amateurs that come out on holidays or Christmas parties, they'd end up down there and they wake up in the morning going, "What was I doing down there?" But I had a great time.
Holy fuck, man.
You
I've
know,
had some, yeah, I've had some times there.
I don't know if Carrie's ever going to listen to this, but I don't know how many times I closed that place not remembering a damn thing. I don't know if I should have put that out there, but it's out there now. Uh, we had a lot of money. If I had just saved a fraction of that money that I made over the years bartending, I'd probably live in a pretty decent home.
Yeah.
But you're young, you do what you want.
Fuck, man. You think the next check's always coming, man.
Yeah. Well, it's always, well, I got next Friday, Saturday night. I go make another, $800 throughout the weekend.
Yeah.
On top of what in the summertime around here, I'd serve tables down at Annabelle's during the daytime, and I'd rack in $300-400 from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. just hawking chowder and king crab. I mean, it's crazy. The times are different. I don't know if it's that way anymore. I definitely have not been in the game for a long time, and part of me misses it, but also part of me, I don't want to do that no
That's
more.
some wild fucking nights, man. Especially being bartender.
Yeah, especially like in the wintertime, you do the closing shifts, 10 to 2 or 9 to 2 or whatever. But, in the heart of winter, it's like you get off, you close, you get home, and all of a sudden it's like 3:30, 4 o'clock. Then you unwind, and you finally fall asleep about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But then you sleep the daylight away, and you get up at 3:30. And there's no daylight, so you're just living in constant darkness. And that's the one thing
You can,
I don't miss. That was, I mean, to be a young man and do that, sure, but at my age, at the tender age of 41, I'd lose my mind.
yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm in Ketchikan right now, and I'm looking forward to not going to the bar. It's like I'm happy to just sit in my hotel room tonight and have a few with my buddies. And
yeah, no, it was like one of the things for me right now with the new job and working, 6 7 days a week. It was like I I get to come talk a little bit, shoot the shit with you, and then go home tonight and get a worry about dealing with the madness of downtown on a
no,
weekend night.
no, it's fucking full moon tonight too. Don't forget that shit.
Yeah, definitely not be going out to the bars tonight.
No, I'm excited. I mean,
That was one thing, like with you guys call her Mama Lib. It was Lib. It was like, brother, full moon. It's like, can we call in sick?
yeah, fuck, man.
Especially at the city.
Gets the fucking people going, man.
I don't know what it is, but it's something. I don't know if it's in the ocean or the air or the ocean air or
Yeah, that's what it
maybe
is,
it's a
man.
mixture of both. I mean, but yeah,
Everybody inhales enough salt water to be affected by the moon's gravitational
yeah,
pull, bro.
yeah. It's strong enough, I guess, at this time of the month. But yeah, I've seen some dumb shit.
I seen it the other day. I fucking thought I heard a native howling in the fucking background, man.
What?
I seen the full moon, bro. I'm like, uh-oh, there's trouble afoot.
Yeah, yeah. Watch your feet. Oh man, this is pretty cool. Not knowing, sitting here, and now we're kind of getting going here. I think this could be a
I try to fucking, like, all these podcasts I've done, like, just the fuck around ones, I try to, like, all right, what questions am I going to ask? But I feel like if I think about it, I'm like, that thought's gone. Like, I feel like we had a great conversation on the truck ride over here. I'm like, fuck, I almost want to stay silent until, like, we're
yeah.
recording.
No, I mean,
Which I was, it's also plays into me not having a plan. Is everybody I sit down with, we fucking never stop talking anyways.
Right. No, it's I was telling this guy Finn I work with, I said someone asked me to tell a story like off the top of my head about something that's happened. I couldn't tell you anything. Organically, I could sit down, you know, have a conversation with somebody. Things start coming off, it
Yeah,
starts
seeing
coming.
which way that
Yeah,
it's gonna go.
yeah, and it's all the direction of the conversation.
So I'm
So
nervous as fuck when I get nervous every time I go fucking hit record. Like if you go through my recordings, there's like six intros to every one that I've done, and then I'm finally, all right, that one's fucking good enough. I'm gonna
well,
leave it there.
we only had one intro tonight,
It was.
so
I'm like I'm trying to cut back on it. I'm like I gotta just shake the jitters off and
you just hit the button and off you go, man.
yeah.
That's what a podcast, right? You listen to podcasters, and there's maybe they do have cuts or intros, but
I'm trying to fucking just keep it organic and real. These
yeah,
are our conversations, and I try to have as little editing as possible. With that first one, I needed a lot of editing because we were so fucking hammered. Like that's different.
yeah. Well, you start adding a little fucking brain juice to it.
Yeah.
Things get may get a little different.
So, where did you? When did you start fishing?
I think. Oh, first fishing gig I ever had,
Like commercial fishing?
commercial fishing. Like 18. Anybody knew me when I was 18. I was probably not the brightest of people. You know,
When did you go fucking herring fishing with my dad?
I was 19.
Oh fuck!
That's what I
So,
was
all
leading up to.
right, my bad, my bad. Let's
Yeah.
get back to
So
18.
my dad came and found me. I was staying up at the house on Inman, and my dad showed up one day. He's like, "Got you a job." Was it Inman? Where the hell did he find me? Anyways, he came and found me. He's like, "I got you a job." I wasn't working. I was fucking partying, being a dipshit.
Yeah, 18 man, prime,
Yeah.
prime time for that dumb shit.
Yeah. He's like, "I got you a job in the Viking, mate. Pack your shit. I'm taking you down the boat right now." I was like, "Oh, all right, whatever." Never been on a commercial boat. Never. I mean, I walked by them, but never stepped foot on one. And
Yeah,
here I go, seinen.
right off the couch and just fucking
Yeah,
doing
it
nothing.
was quite the experience. I mean, obviously, back then Russ was, one of the top dogs here in Ketchikan, and good boat, good catch record. Those guys always caught fish, but boy, it was a mess. It was
What's your advice for people in that position, their first year out, never fucking been on a boat before, later in their teen years?
keep your mouth shut.
Well, that's easy because I'm about to bring it up because McAdam just told me he's trying to go fishing this summer. I think
My
Charles.
nephew McAdam,
Yeah, I think Charles has a line up to talk with Tristan Winter.
you
And that's what
know,
I'm like, you know what? That's a fucking great boat to start out on. I was like,
I'd not being around Matt for all these years now. It's been, I think I left there in 2020, May of 2020, and like Bailey high school. Like I went over there and ref like the last home games, and it was like these kids are like not little babies anymore, and so now McAdam's what 16.
he's a sophomore, yeah.
Jeez, yeah. So to me, I still think of them as little kids, and
Yeah,
I haven't seen much of them, but it's. I mean, McAdam to go fishing. I don't know. Is it a good thing?
I think it's great. Yeah, he's
Good.
motherfucker lives in the gym now.
Lives in the gym.
He's shredded.
McAdam.
Mac, bro.
No.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Pranksters never told me that.
yeah, bro. My dog is putting in the work.
Well, good for
Cause
him.
I'm at the gym, not as much as him, but man, like he put in work. I know
Well,
this fishing shit because I sat in the sauna with him like last night or the night before.
oh really? So he's
Yeah,
ready.
yeah. I think he's in shape ready, and I think he's mentally ready too. Because I was just telling him like, you're gonna get yelled at, but nobody fucking personally means it, and like everybody's out there to make for the dollar sign. And
Yeah.
then
I
any
mean,
second that you're not fishing, it's a crucial like hectic moment, and shit's gonna be said. But as long as you can brush it off and just keep on working hard, you'll be a-okay.
I fish for a group of brothers here, the Haynes brothers, and Danny on the Cerebee, who probably owns one of the most beautiful wooden boats in all of Southeast. I mean,
Uh-huh.
you think about wooden boats, Cerebee's at the top, right?
That's badass.
It's a slick boat.
I think I've seen it now that you say that.
And,
Yeah.
and the lines are mint condition. I mean, the painting that went into that boat was like you put a coat down, you sand it down, you put another coat down, you sand that down, you put another coat on. It took us all month of May just to paint that thing. You know,
Yeah.
Danny come down and this and that. But when the net went out to where the net came in, Danny called you every name in the book. Jackass, motherfucker, God, it's a fucking 5-minute goddamn job, But once that net was put away, the skiff was tied up to the ass end. Hey, grab this couple cookies, come up to the wheelhouse.
Yeah.
It was just when it was work.
Yeah, man.
When it's work, it's serious business, and then it's done.
Fuck, it's dollar signs. Every second's a dollar sign,
Yeah,
man. And I didn't understand. You never understand it till like you can truly appreciate the whole process of a fishing vessel and the planning and everything that goes into it,
hell, man, it's a lot of
and the
work.
money.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
when those captains are screaming at you, man, like
they
there's a
want their
lot on
money
their
back.
plate.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's a lot on their fucking plate. There's some loans out there that need to be paid yet.
yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be on some pretty good boats over the years and fish some. I mean, fishing with your dad, Nipkiss, going out herring fishing.
What's that?
Your brother,
That's what I
Stan.
thought you called
Yeah, I
him.
always call him Stanley from the Mask, Stanley Ipkiss.
Yeah.
I think I got him even as my phone as Stanley Ipkiss in my phone. Yeah. No, I've always called Stan that. No, uh, your dad was always good people to me, your mom too. And remember, was it my first or second year going to all native? My first year. I had just moved over there, and your dad come down to Auntie Dorian's. You need some money for all native? I was like, I'm working on trying to find a few jobs. Come up and wash the cars. I'll give you $100. Went up there and washed your dad's truck and your mom's car and threw me a C note right there. And he goes, spend it wisely. I was like, okay.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Yeah.
Yeah. He's been down there. I think
Yeah.
he's MVP down there, is he not?
Yeah.
Yep.
My dad was an MVP. 1990, I want to say.
89 or 90?
I want to say 90.
Okay.
Pretty sure my sister brags that same year she was born.
Oh, okay. Well, then a little bragging rights right there then.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she, or your dad, I remember him telling me a story one time because I was sitting there with him and Sean. And he was talking about how, you know, going down there, it's a different breed. You got to do this and that. He goes, you got to pick your teammates up. Because I remember being at half court and grabbing Josh Mars and come on, keep coming, and I guess your dad went down there and worked his ass off. And
MVP, man, with
MVP.
one contact, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he fucking lost the contact mid game. And yeah, he ended like the last 2 or 3 games with only one contact.
Well, contacts were probably weren't a thing really all back then. Sorry, Stan, but you're that old. No, that's why I bought Miller Lite tonight. I drank a lot of Miller Lights with your dad over the years and Dinks, and
Yeah, quite the crew they got.
that
Man.
was Brian Dinks, your dad.
I
Sean was still around back then.
Miss that fucking retard. Oh,
Yeah,
use a better word.
yeah. Well,
Miss that jackass.
yeah. Well, Auntie Dorian calls me jackass to this day. So it's always the jackasses. I think your mom even started picking up and calling me jackass when I was a teenager.
Yeah,
going over there and hanging
definitely
out.
fits you.
Yeah, it's.
But yeah, how was herring fishing with my dad?
Great.
Speaking of getting yelled at, how was it getting?
Your dad was actually, from what I remember, we're talking 20 some years ago, but
Yeah, like 2006.
I think the only time your dad really got mad at me, and it was kind of inadvertent, but we were changing nets and we were stuffing the salt bag, with the net, and your brother was kind of going backwards, whatever, and I kind of said, no, hey, no, like this, and like the next day, he's like, hey, your dad's like, don't touch my kid like that. I was like, hey, it wasn't, it wasn't in a
I can feel that now that I'm a dad.
Yeah,
Man.
I was like, hey, it wasn't vicious. He goes, all right, but I want to let you know. I was like, I wasn't, in a vicious way or an angry way. I was just like, you were trying to hurry and it was going backwards, and I just wanted to get it done. But I think that was, I really think about it. That's the only time I think your dad ever got mad at me on the boat.
Fuck, I got good at fishing because I got sick of getting yelled at. Man.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everybody, man. If you want to not get yelled at, just get good, man.
The one thing your dad did introduce me to on that trip was Pilot Boy cracker, spam and mustard.
Yeah, still a fishing classic for the
Yeah.
fucking boat,
Oh
man.
man, you're that. I was like, "What's that?" He goes, "You never had this?" I was like, "Hell, I
That
never
shit's
had."
got me through some fucking rough nights, man.
Yeah,
That shit
I
tastes
looked at your dad and I
gourmet.
was like, "Hell, I never had no spam before." He's like, "Get in here," you know.
That shit's gourmet right there, man.
Yeah, gourmet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I to this day I'll still buy a can of spam and think of. I mean, I always got mustard at home, but
Fucking reminds me of sitting outside Point D, just fucking me and my brother. That's the fun part about that was the fun part about herring fishery is that it's it's a lot of bullshit, but you're normally with like a good crew.
yeah,
And you know every other boat out there is going through the same bullshit and there's some camaraderie in going through the bullshit.
yeah. No, my first year going was with Apollo. First year ever went herring fishing was with Apollo. Him and
Yeah.
I ran the what was the name of that?
You ever throw the anchor with that's a net attached?
No, I never did that.
See, I fucking heard my dad's had
Gave you an
some dip
earful,
ass.
huh?
No. He's had some dip ass crewmen that have done that
Oh
though.
no, no, I never did that.
Yeah.
I've only been herring fishing maybe 4 or 5 times on the island. It was your dad, Apollo, Chevy a couple times. I think that's about it. So
Yeah, see, you fucking let Chevy know I was over here.
yeah, he called today. Yeah, I got to work tomorrow. He was looking for someone with a truck. I'm like, I know Trey's over here
Fucking,
this morning. He get a hold of you?
yeah, fuck, I got a text from him. He said, "Hey Trey, what's up, man? It's Chevy." I said, "What's up?" And Paul, you know, I'm sure you see my mom's post about him becoming a little neighborhood kid.
Who?
My mom made a post about my son Paul becoming a neighborhood kid.
Oh yeah.
So I get it, and Chevy's back there in the loop, and my son's great friends with little Chevy.
Oh, Junior. Yeah.
Yeah, so I get a text from his dad. I'm like, ah, fuck, what did Paul do? So I got worried when I got a fucking text.
Can you pause this?
Yeah. It's the first time I ever had a positive. This is
Well, you
good
get used to
stuff.
that. More beers.
Geriatric. Oh yeah. All right.
We're
After
back
yeah, after the
after the bathroom break.
yeah, I'll
Whoops.
drain the main vein
Well,
there.
yeah. We found out Trey can pause this, so
Yeah,
that's a
fuck.
good thing.
Yeah, that'll be very useful going forward.
Yeah, especially after light beer.
Yeah, that happens, man.
So yeah.
Where were we at?
Shit, fuck,
I,
piss. I don't know. Fishing with your dad,
oh yeah.
and then fishing with Chev, and then Chev calling you about. I think you
Oh
walked.
yeah, fuck man. I got worried that fucking Paul was up to something, man. And
Uh,
Chevy called me laughing. No, man, the kids are good.
yeah, no, Chev. When I first showed up to Met, I mean, my first real buddy in Met was Gogurt.
Love that guy.
Man, you talk about a heart of a lion.
Yeah,
Man, that
man.
guy's got a heart of a lion. And
Come on, snatching you guys snatching him up for the 3-on-3 tournament, bro.
what, Gogurt and I,
Yeah,
Chev.
yeah.
Chev's got a. I think Anthony was saying. I know Chev's complained about his knee before. I don't know, but he's talks about wanting to go back to gold medal. I don't know. So
See, my fat ass want to get myself going to some 3-on-3 before I go full
full
five.
fledged.
Yeah,
At
full
least
5-on-5, bro.
break the ice a little bit.
Yeah, I can fucking shuffle back and forth, man. Play
Yeah,
some good defense.
yeah,
Not get scored on is the goal,
yeah.
man.
That's it. I don't care how hard I have to fell you.
Town hall ball.
Yeah, no. I remember one of the first open gyms I ever had. I was up there. I was 18. I just moved over there, and the open gym, and Push came over and just hammered the hell. I mean, this was 20 years ago, so Push would have been maybe late 50s, early 60s. So it's still, you hear stories of how tough he was. And knocked me on my ass. And of course, I was only about 165 pounds back then. And I'm looking up at it. He goes, "Are you bleeding?" No, he goes, "There's no foul," and took off running. I was like, "Holy shit, is this open gym?"
Yeah.
And you go from rec center open gym here in Ketchikan, and you go over there and you play open gym at the town hall. That's it's a whole different breed of ball,
Yeah.
and that's when I feel like for me, like getting to play with Anthony and Chev and Apollo and my younger years like that right out of high school changed my love for the game. It was a different. I always loved it, but then I fell in love with it more being in Met.
Yeah.
Learning to play village ball and traveling for tournaments. Next thing you know, I went to all night of them and firemen's and gold medal, and it's like, this is badass.
Yeah.
This is it. This is enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Had a good 3 years, and when I turned 21, I moved back here to town. But those 18 to 2021, man, I mean, it's remember the first time I went to firemen's. I was living at Grandpa Casey's and Nana's house, and I was laying in the bedroom watching TV, and Grandpa opened the door. He goes, "Pack your bags. You're going to cake." What? He goes, "Pack your bags. You're going to cake." I'm like, "For what?" He goes, "You're gonna go play firemen's." Oh,
The
okay.
fuck is that?
I was like, "Yeah, what is that?" He goes, "Basketball tournament. Get your gear ready. LAB is gonna land out on the runway. And you guys are gonna fly from there to cake." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Just get up, get ready." I was like,
And this same day notice?
"Yeah, like that." So I went up. First time I went to cake firemen's. The Hayward twins, Randy Hayward, Hush, George of the Jungle, George Fawcett.
Holy fuck, huh?
I went with the old timers, Roger McKeon. And I was like, how did I get involved in this? Apparently, Roger obviously was really close with Grandpa because of Tate.
Yeah.
Roger called down the house and said, "Hey, does Nick want to go out to firemen's?" And that's how I ended up going up. Pretty sure that's how that worked
That's
out.
quite the fucking lineup there, man.
Yeah.
Same.
Like I was kind of intimidated going to that. I was like, you got Randy Hayward.
I got some high school open gyms with Randy Hayward, man. Those were some
I had gone quite a bit of open gym with Randy, and
yeah.
even when I was living over there last, before leaving during COVID, he was still going to open gym.
It's that guy right there,
Yeah,
man.
he was 3 point line to 3 point line, but he still casts in the
Fuck
morning.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He
Yeah,
gets all pumped up to see me, man. I love
yeah. He always shakes my hand.
him.
Asked me.
Yeah.
He actually, when I was over there refing, he actually came down and sat during senior night. He came over and sat next to me and talked to me for a bit. I thought that was really neat.
Yeah. He's always
You hear the stories about him too, him going off and scoring big buckets and big time points in tournaments and things like that.
yeah. Going over to all native and hearing the questions about do
Randy.
you know
Yeah.
Randy? You know Casey? Because we went over in 2016,
And you
so
guys won it down there, didn't you?
yeah, or
Yeah.
20. We went 2014 for qualifying. This was back when he started to go to qualifying,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then so we did qualifying, and then that fall, and then the main tournament in winning in February.
Yeah. February. Second week.
The fucked up part about it, man. I was, middle of football season, an important football season when you're down there. I was sitting in the fucking bar, watching Dallas versus New York. And there just so happens to be a fucking New York Giants fan in that motherfucker. And it's not a big bar. It's at the Breakers Pub there in
Oh
Prince
yeah.
Rupert.
Yeah.
I love Breakers Pub there, man.
That's a good one.
And watching the game on the big screen, and that was the fucking game that Odell got that one-handed catch.
The backwards fall.
Yeah, man. And I really enjoyed sitting there, fucking talking shit to the guy. I was all playful. I had to buy the guy a drink after that one. And that shit was fucking awesome. That shit hurt.
Yeah, no, Rupert had some good times down there. And
We were there for 2 weeks at a time. Each
yeah,
time
that was
we
back.
went there.
The ferry service changed back then.
Yeah, ferry was still running.
But it was different then. It wasn't the week. Like I remember going down. Remember the first time I ever went. The first one of the trips I went down. It was the first trip. Nana and Grandpa, of course he brought his van down, and so we get down the stairs and I get in open the door and Grandpa goes, "What are you doing? I'm gonna ride with you guys through Cousins." He goes, "No, you're not. You're walking through." What? He goes, "No, you're walking through." The hell's this about?
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, of course, he flashed his Canadian ID and off they'd go. And I'm standing in line behind Randy Cook and Chev. Well, Chev wasn't there that year because he was still in school, but me, Gogurt, Randy was in front of us. I want to say Roger McKeon might have been behind us. I can't remember, but the stories just started fucking spewing between Randy and I think it was Roger.
I love living in those moments that are fucking special.
Yeah.
When you start hearing stories like that. Bro.
Well, I mean, I'd always heard about it, but I'd never been into the gym and not whatnot. We walked in the gym, before the opening ceremonies. Like, this is pretty cool. And then you get in opening ceremonies and you walk in, you're like goosebumps. You're like, wow.
There's nothing like being in
It's
opening ceremonies
man, and
as
you're
part
sitting
of the
there.
team.
Yeah, I mean, it's just you're all walking together, and who was it? Anthony goes, "No crying when you walk in." It's like being crying, but you walk in and you feel the energy of that gym, the packed house, and the dancers and the drums going. I mean, there's nothing like it.
No, there's
There's
really
really
nothing.
nothing like it. I think. I mean, I've been to some big potlatches, but I don't think it compares to walking in
The
that gym.
competitiveness, and then like the, how do you even describe it? Like the indigenous. I
Yeah,
don't
the indigenous side of
know.
it.
Yeah, like just those two
Fuckers walking around with
colliding.
5-gallon buckets selling you Oolgan grease. They fucking pull out scoops of their backpack filling mason jars,
Fucking yeah,
And then you go
fry
across,
bread.
and then you
Smells
go,
like fry bread and chili
yeah.
in that
But
motherfucker.
then you go across to that gym, the little gym there, across from the main gym. They got
On
all
the
the
ice
arts.
rink.
No, not the ice rink. The little gym that's
Oh
off, of,
yeah, yeah.
and you get all the arts and crafts in there. You go to the window and you get clam fritters and shit, for $5.
Yeah, it's nothing like it, bro.
Man, it's great.
I was definitely
It's been,
blessed. We won qualifying and the main tournament in the same year, so that was pretty fucking awesome.
I didn't go to qualifying that first year I went down, but Anthony, Whitey Ford, Steven Nelson, Desiree's brother, they had all gone down, won qualifying, came back, and there was a town hall tournament. Was it Thanksgiving? Yeah, it was Thanksgiving. I was over there, and Anthony said, "Jump on and play with us. We're gonna play the high school kids." And it was, that was Bo, Chris Bryant, Gilmore, Brian.
Quite the squad.
That was the squad, right? That was the upcoming with the Chiefs and
Yeah.
Clifton and those guys, and they had a good team, and we played them. It was a back and forth game, and I think we beat them by like 2 points. I don't know how much it was, but we ended up winning that game. But we get done, and everyone's like, "You going to all native? You gonna go?" I was like, "I've been asked," and Anthony's sent an image. Fuck yeah, he's coming with us.
Yeah, that's only said only the way he can.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, he's coming with us.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's really animated, and but he's probably the best guy, one of my best friends. I could never.
Spent some time at the shipyard. Like we just happened to be at the shipyard at the same time and wrangled together, and those are some times I'll always fucking cherish, man.
He's got a lot of stories too, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just talked to him about this. I told him I was coming over here to talk to you, actually.
oh shit,
Yeah, I was all lit up fucking leaving old Hefe's Munchie store because it's right across from my house. So I
Yeah,
just walk over there and he was walking out. I was like, dude, I got to get you one.
I'd love to sit down between him and I and do this.
Yeah,
That would
man.
be a
That's what is the goal with this whole fucking podcast and shit is everybody's got an interesting story that I feel like need to be fucking recorded and fucking preserved,
no,
man.
absolutely. I mean, I feel like we really haven't scratched the surface yet. I
Yeah,
mean,
because you sit with different people and it jogs different memories
yeah,
and like
yeah.
that's why I'm trying to plan out this episode with you. I'm like, I'm just gonna sit down with him and we're gonna see where the fuck this goes.
It's like asking Maze in the truck. Has he got notes? She goes, I don't think so. It's like,
Yeah, just fucking
yeah, no,
take an edible, have a few fucking shots of tequila, and
oh boy, you know,
see where it goes.
yeah, the marijuana days are done for me, unfortunately. But it's been 2.5 years now, almost 3 years, and at this point, it's just kind of whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's some people.
I guess I like my beer a little more, but anyone who knows
Well,
me know that's never been a problem.
yeah.
But
So what's a job calls for too,
yeah,
anyways,
oh
right?
yeah, I mean, cool thing about this outfit now working for these guys, it's we bust ass for 10+ hours and we go back, we fill out our time cards. There's a little fridge. We all have a couple beers before we leave. A little,
See, dude, that's how you get the best out of your fucking workers is
yeah,
when you treat them like grown men,
yeah.
not
No,
fucking.
honestly, my boss I have now is probably I'd put him in the top. I've had some really great bosses. One of them being Tim Lewis from Cape Fox, probably one of the best bosses I've ever had, and the one I have now, it's hard to put number one above those guys, but both phenomenal guys.
Yeah, being treated like
Yeah,
a human being, and
yeah,
then knowing they know you're gonna get your fucking work done, whatever
yeah.
task that
No
they give you.
questions asked. So
Yeah, I've been working for Dustin Winter now for about 7 years, and it's been, I mean, other than fishing and working for myself, it's been the best boss I've ever had.
I don't know Dustin all that well, but he seems like a pretty easygoing guy.
You know, I think I've shouted him out on the podcast that never aired because we got too fucked up. But Dustin is the one that loaned me the money to buy all this equipment.
No kidding.
I didn't have it up front. I know I can make payments on it, but I didn't approach him as a boss. I asked him. I've known him my whole fucking life,
Yeah,
so
right.
I asked him as a friend if he could, because I wanted to get legit equipment before I even like had that thought. I had something else lined up that was gonna help me with funding, and that ended up falling through.
You didn't want to
I'd
do
already fucking talked about it
what? You
already.
didn't want to do the old Village Dollar Drive or
I was
what?
I was looking at some fucking cheap TikTok fucking microphones
Oh
and
fuck
shit.
yeah! You don't want to do that.
Avoid,
You can't
yeah,
get
I'm
about
talking
three
about
months out of
quality and
Timu.
yeah, and yeah, fuck, he didn't even hesitate. I sent him this. I asking something like that. You want it to be in person. That's how my dad is. Like, I gotta ask my dad for help.
Your dad's definitely that type of
You
guy.
fucking come look at me eye to eye.
Yeah,
And
he don't want you to text him. He wants you to.
well, the situation was not ideal when I went to go ask Dustin, and I ended up having to text him. Fuck, immediately text me back. I got you. Just fucking remind me when I get home.
Right on.
So yeah, all this professional ass equipment, I paid him back, but yeah,
Well,
I wouldn't have
shout out,
started.
thank you, Dustin, for this. If
Yeah.
it wasn't for him, we probably wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Yeah, I gotta give him his fucking props, man. On top of being the best boss I've ever fucking had, he believed in me as a friend, and
Sometimes it's all it takes, man.
and it's great to have people in your life like that. And so far, everybody I've talked to about this podcast and stuff has been super supportive, and I was so nervous getting into it.
Yeah.
I hate the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, you always do that, and you think, what the hell, and
Yeah, nobody's gonna want to fucking listen to me. And then I look at the numbers. I'm like, man, that's fucking 148 different people that listen to me just sit in front of a microphone with my
it could
friends.
potentially grow to be more than that.
But yeah, that was just the last episode. That wasn't even like peak. I think the peak, has been like 250 on one
Yeah, I sent out a
episode.
few photos of some friends. So like, you've got the voice for it. When can we listen? Can we listen? It's like, well, it's gonna have to be edited, but I don't know. Maybe we don't edit this
Yeah.
fucking thing and keep it raw and send it out.
Oh yeah.
Fuck the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I like doing that.
Yeah, no,
My first episode when I was all fucking hammered, I was trying to say I wasn't gonna edit it, but that one I was very happy I did some editing.
yeah, had
Get a little cocky when I get some tequila in me. I ain't fucking editing this shit.
Then you wake up and go, yeah, I gotta edit
I'm
that
like,
shit.
oh, I gotta edit the fuck out of that.
It's funny how you think in that mindset, you think, yeah, no big fucking deal, and then you wake up and go, oh,
With a clear mind, I'm like, whoa.
yeah. It's
It could
funny
have
what a
been.
clear mind will do to you.
So there's plenty of beeps in that first episode, man. I had to beep out some names.
Oh,
At first, I didn't fucking care, and then I'm like, yeah. Guess I shouldn't come out the gate swinging and make
yeah,
people fucking mad at
throwing
me.
haymakers right out of the gate.
I did. I made plenty of fucking posts months ahead of time. I said, if you got some stories you want me to tell, you better be fucking worried.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like you and I are just kind of bullshitting here at the moment, but we haven't gotten into. I mean, there's been a few stories, but I'm sitting here going back and forth. And I'm thinking, when do we get to talk shit about Frankie? You know,
But fuck, Frankie does too. I was actually just about to fuck with Frankie a couple weeks ago.
easily done.
It was a very, it was a softball pitch, but she had just did me like very solid. She just did me a favor. I sent her a screenshot of what I was about to tag her in on somebody's post that she don't fucking really like. I was like,
I
but
do the
flash.
same shit
I
to
was
her.
like, it just flashed in my head like how much you love me and how solid you just were for me. So I'm not fucking tagging you in this. Here's your get out of jail free card there, Frankster.
Fuck. I don't hold nothing back with Frankie. Love her to pieces.
Yeah, that's my second mom right there. So
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean,
I gotta hold back a little
you
bit.
guys, like your siblings, the Enright kids, Frankie fucking babysat all you guys, watched you guys religiously.
Yeah, Nat.
And that, and the net too. I mean, like even to this day, like when I had COVID, I didn't know it. I was getting dental work done, and they were testing still, and I didn't have no symptoms, no nothing like that. And so the clinic called me back like, "Hey, you tested positive." I thought the lady was messing with me. I'm like, "Haha, yeah, right." She's like, "No, I got to transfer over to the COVID nurse." I'm like, "Holy fuck, you're not kidding."
Yeah.
And that was the first one. Cash app me. Let me know what you need. I drop it off on your doorstep
Yeah.
because it was over here in Ketchikan. Every 3 or 4 days, doesn't matter. Liquor store, grocery store. I'd cash app her, Venmo her. She had it right after work within a half hour. I mean, and that's solid.
Yeah. One of the most solid individuals I know.
Like I just recently had to put my dog in a new home with traveling for work and the new line of work, going out to North Carolina for 2 weeks, and that sat there at my house and watched my dog for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know all she asked for? Dinner at Diaz.
Fuck.
She was like, "That's gold to me." I'm like, "Certainly I can do some more." She's like, "Nope, I just want dinner at Diaz. That's all I want."
Fucking yeah.
So make sure you get some fucking takeout to take home with
Oh,
you.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Mom already put in her order for tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, she's, "Well, how about you buy Randy?" I'm like, "Randy? Sorry, Randy, but no, I
Yeah, that came out aggressive.
no. Oh, Randy and I, we go our rounds.
Horrendous.
Randizzle. But no, and that's always there. One text, one phone call away. She's right there, no hesitation.
Yeah.
Frankie too. I mean, I'm not blood related to them, and or by any means, but Frankie, Talisha, Andrew,
Are you
Joel,
native?
huh?
Are you native?
Yeah, I'm native.
I'm just kidding.
You fucker.
I just wanted to see the
What kind
look.
of dipshit
I
question was
just
that?
wanted to see the look.
I'm just honky.
Yeah. I'm.
I'm sure. But no, Frankie's always right there. I mean, all of them. Talish, I mean, all Desiree, and White Boy,
Yeah.
Rye, all of them. They've never treated me any different.
Fuck each one of those people you just named. Take great care of my kids too. So.
Yeah, Rye.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of them. Yeah. Uncle Ryan. That's Uncle Ryan. Uncle White Boy.
yeah, White Boy.
It feels gross. I mean, it feels illegal to call him Anthony.
Yeah. No, you can't. It's just White Boy.
That's the White Boy.
Yes.
Uncle White Boy right there.
No, I haven't. I mean, I've seen Rye here and there. I haven't seen him in a while.
He was Tanner's coach this year for Hooper.
Well, actually, I seen him when I was in February. I was over there ref, and I got to see Rye, but I didn't get to see White Boy. I haven't seen Whitey Ford in a while. I call Steven. He calls me Putz, so I call him Whitey Ford. Desiree. I think Desiree was the first one to call me Putz. That was when I was younger. In that first house up in new housing that Auntie Dorianne and Sean lived in.
Yeah, the one that somebody drove to.
Yeah. And then Desiree came over, and I think it was like 12, 13 years old, just being an idiot. Desiree looked, "You're a real putz, aren't you?" Like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
So that's how that started. So Desiree started with putz, and then Anthony Dorian to this day is just jackass. Always be that way.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, good people. I mean, obviously, none of us are blood related. Our grandparents married each other, but to this day, we're still cousins. And
Yeah, I told Uncle Brad I was coming over here to do this shit with you too.
he laugh at you.
He was excited, man.
Was he?
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Yeah,
You
he
want?
was excited. They were just working on some shit in front of my office, so I got to BS with him for about a good half hour for the first time in a while.
Yeah. No, I sure love that man. I mean, he's really kind of like my dad in life more than anything. Old Uncle Brad. He's got a name for everybody. He's got he gives constantly giving everybody shit.
Fuck yeah. Fucking Dustin just called me earlier for some serious work shit. He was standing next to Uncle Brad, and Uncle Brad yelled out, "Yeah, try not to wake up with a rub in your ass tonight." I was like, fuck. And
He's such a dirty
I
fucker, man.
made Dustin stumble over his words a little bit. I'm like, yeah, that's the fucking goal there, Unc. Don't
God,
fucking do
there's
that.
no holds bar with that guy. I actually worked with one of his I don't know if it was childhood, but they were definitely buddies in high school when I was working at Samson.
Yeah,
Jim
well,
Clay.
I mean, it's hard to forget Brad.
That's a dime a dozen right
Yeah.
there, But I worked with this guy named Jim Clay, and we were sitting there when I first started, I was sitting in the trucker shack, and it might have been like first week into the job. And he goes, Buchanan. He goes, who's Brad? You know Brad? So you talk about my uncle Brad? He goes, oh shit, that's your uncle? I said, yeah. He goes, oh man. I said, well, you got some stories I haven't heard yet, or what? He goes, I got plenty of them. I don't know if I should tell them. I said, no, you can tell. You can tell me all the stories. You know,
Especially about Uncle Brad.
dude. Some of the shit like you talk about like back in the day, like him and Jay Brindable, they were thick as thieves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and like there's pictures. I met like Uncle Brad's told me stories when I was a little kid. My dad would take me over. This is back when Uncle Brad still lived here in town. He lived up above Pizza Mill. My dad would go over there. They'd have beers, you know, whatever. Go grab us a couple beers, you know, and I'd go grab 2 beers and I give them right to Uncle Brad. And my dad goes, "Where's mine?" He goes, "No, these are Uncle's," you know, and just
Yeah.
make sure Uncle had his beer. But no, that man, he's done a lot for me. I I cherish him, you know, and I hope this new hip does him better, man. It's coming.
Yeah. Yeah. We were just talking about that.
He's excited.
Yeah. What was it like
He
living?
asked me to
What was it like living with him?
living with him.
Yeah.
You want the good or the bad?
I want it all.
Oh, shit.
I want it to be a little reckless. Goes with the goes with the name.
Oh man.
I made this podcast knowing I'm gonna get myself in trouble.
Well, if I'm gonna get in trouble, I might as well put it out there. You know, I'd go out or whatever, you know, and his door fucking creaks.
God.
You know,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking 30-some fucking years old
He
at the time.
sleeps like so light too.
He does, but the fucker sleeps. Sorry, I'm gonna mean to call you fucker, but
He didn't need fucking meant to, bro.
I know he'll laugh about this one. I remember coming home one night and I'm like, I had figured out the door, like I'd open the knob and I would pick up on the door and like slowly open it, right? Where it wouldn't creak, where I would like tiptoe in. This motherfucker's sleeping on the fucking chair, you know. He'd bounce back and forth between this chair and his bed, right?
Yeah, try to find someplace comfy.
Yeah, because of his hip. So like I'd always like pop the door open slowly. Oh shit! All right, Unc's in bed. Be fast about it because my bedroom door was right to the right of the door, you know, and Tawny's old room. This fucking guy, he's wakes up, he hears the door.
Fuck, literally that loud.
Yeah,
too.
it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. So I'm like, I kind of see him open his eyes and shut him. I'm like, oh, okay, he went back to sleep. Fuck you doing? Nothing. I feel like a high school kid sneaking in, you know. I'm 30-something fucking years old, and I got to listen. What the fuck you doing?
Where the fuck were you?
Yeah, what the fuck you think I'm doing? I was out. I'm coming home, going to bed.
Yeah.
You know. But that song, you know, he don't hold nothing back.
Fuck no, man. I knew you had some good times fucking living with him. Man.
Oh, jeez. I remember one morning, I woke up, I was fucking hungover as fuck. And I've been up at it.
What years were these? Like, remind me of the years you were
At Uncle
crashing
Brad's?
with Uncle Brad. Yeah.
That was probably
Trying to remember my age.
2017,
Yeah.
2018, somewhere
Oh
there.
yeah, this is.
It was about 9 months or so.
Yeah, this is definitely times where we were getting wild.
Oh, yeah. And then I fucking. What did he do? Oh, I woke up hungover as fuck one morning. And he'd come out. And I'd come out of the room, you know, I need to get the mini mart. I need some fucking hangover food.
Need some cheese, they said.
Just, you know, give me 2,000 calories right out of the get go, you know. You know, fuck it. And I come out and I'm trying to go from my bedroom door straight to the front door. And he goes, where were you last night? I was out. He goes, where the fuck were you? I'm like, well, I was up at Auntie Dirty Ann's. We had a few. Oh, you were drinking in the house with fucking Nana in the house? I was like, man, you really gonna. I get too loud?
No, no.
He goes, he starts chewing me out. I'm like, all right, I gotta go. I can't even listen to this. I'm too hungover for this. And I came home later, still got an ass chewing for that one. Like, come on, man. You know.
Yeah, no, I got fucking.
One thing you don't do is you didn't mess with Unc and his mom. He loved her dearly.
You've seen that video I got of Nana throwing took a beer pong shot.
Uh-uh.
I have a slow mo video of her fucking tossing the pong ball.
She's thinking?
It's so fucking close,
Oh,
bro.
man, I bet she was tickled to shit.
So fucking close. She'd always come out and joke with us, line me up a shot.
Water.
Yeah, where she was Nana. I miss Nana coming out and checking on us.
Scooting her feet down the hallway.
Yeah. But
No,
yeah, I got a slow mo video of her. Fuck, it was great form, man.
like
Fuck.
she knew what she was doing, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she fucking did.
No, I sure miss her. It's I'll never forget. I actually got her ashes in my house in a Bentwood box I got from Matt Carl Senior, and I to this day I'm sure I'm going to get in trouble for saying this on this podcast, but I'm supposed to go buy everyone a little thing to put her ashes in. Uncle Brad had all the ashes. I mean, I got this big thing of ashes in my nana. I know I'm going to get in trouble. Well, not with Uncle, but whatever. But Uncle goes, you take her. I want to be able to jerk off in my house again without my mom watching me. It's like, damn, Uncle, you can put that on me?
Yeah. Hey, Wood, you know what? That one deserves to be on there after
Oh,
yelled.
absolutely.
After you yelled in front of my boss, fucking trying to wake up with a fucking condom in your ass.
Yeah. That's Unc, though, man. He don't hold nothing back with nobody. You know how he laughs. No, I'm happy he's getting the new hip. I hope I'm gonna walk around with that. He's got Nana's cane.
Does he?
Yeah. So let me whack you with it.
I'm
I'm
about
like,
to say, yeah, I've definitely been hit with that thing.
yeah, it's like don't be hitting me with that thing. No, I want you to remember you're Nana hitting us. And I know. Or the last time Nana called me up, I need a ride to church. All right, Nana, give me a second. I'll come up and get you. So I drive up there and grab her. She'd get in the car. We'd come down the hill. She'd take that back entrance because it was a ramp.
Yeah.
You know, because she couldn't get around all that well in the end. I'd always ask her, who are you praying for today, Nana? And when last time I dropped her off, all of you. You know, I'm real angry.
Yeah.
Like, okay. You know.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're done. I'll come get you.
Fucking heard something, man.
Yeah.
Fucking all you guys are in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, we're always in trouble.
Nah, man, I definitely. Oh, I have a picture of her with Tanner, right?
Tanner.
Picture of young Tanner. Picture of Tanner, Auntie Dora, and Nana, and she's smiling real big without her teeth in. She's like, and she's like, look, we're both
Toothless.
yeah, we both have just as many teeth, and it was a young Tanner with no teeth, and it's one of my favorite. I know I still have the picture. I'll have to fucking dig that shit out.
You know, the crazy thing about her was I was up there for dinner the night before she passed, or 2 nights before she passed. We had family dinner or whatever, and she was like adamant about having chili. I'm like, Nana, chili? You don't like? It's too spicy. You know, she was real weird about spice. Nope, I want chili. Okay, we'll get you chili. We'll start. We'll make a pot of chili. I want cornbread. Cornbread. These are two things I've never heard you, for one, never made in my life. Two, ask for in life. She was in heaven that last night, eating chili and cornbread.
fucking
Sat there right at the table with her, enjoyed a couple bowls of chili, and then obviously the next day, you know, when she was found in the bedroom and whatnot. But
You think he took her out with the chili?
no, I didn't make the chili. Dino did.
Would have passed that shit out.
Yeah,
Man.
way to go, Dino.
Fuck.
Oh, he's gonna be mad about that.
Nana would have fucking laughed at that one.
Oh yeah, she would have, and Dino's gonna be mad about that.
Yeah. I'll be. I mean, this will fucking prove if he listens or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, there'll be a text or a phone call from either one.
He's like, you're not getting the chili recipe no more. Fucking. That's what you can say. No chili recipe, and I'm like, oh fuck, Dean, listen.
I never want chili at Auntie Dorian's house ever again.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good shit.
No, Dino, hell of a cook though. I mean,
yeah,
people
man.
still talk about him cooking down to tuck him in.
He's somebody that I don't think I can. Cause I haven't even tried to talk him into it. I don't think I can
You
convince
couldn't
him.
get Dino won't do this.
He
He
don't like
might.
talking about himself.
No, you don't like talking about really a whole lot. I mean, Dino's Dino, right? You know,
Yeah, Venus to me.
Weenus. Yeah, you guys always called him Weenus, but he's just kind of like an old man already, set in his ways, doing
Fuck
his thing.
yeah. I can't. I mean, he's making his money. He's tough. I mean, he's one of the greatest. Fucking him and Joel. Like Dave is very lucky to have him and Joel, man.
Dave, I ran into Dave last spring. I was
Squirrely Dave.
traveling back and forth between Petersburg and here for I was still working for Samsung. I was going up there and filling in, and I ran into Dave and the flight. He was getting off in Wrangell, but it was between here and Wrangell, and I mean, he had nothing but praise to talk about Dino.
Oh fuck yeah.
Just loves Dino.
Yeah, the way that he's able to depend on them for
Yeah,
every season.
I said, hell, Dave, you're probably eating better than any other captain in the fleet. He goes, you're damn right.
Fuck yeah, man.
Dino can throw down in the kitchen. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah, him, and during his Tuckerman days, man, those were good days.
Yeah, no, a lot of people still talk about how great Dino was in the kitchen there, and they wish that he'd open his own deal.
It's just guy don't give a fuck about any of y'all. Is what it is,
Yeah,
man.
it just needs to be an off-season thing for Dino, where he's open up part time. He makes his money, be done.
Well, it's the same thing as him. Like he should be a captain. He's a
Well, he
great
runs the
captain
island dancer
material.
when Dave wasn't around for
But
the.
that's what I'm saying. He needs the same thing for like a chef
Yeah,
type deal. He
yeah,
needs somebody else's business. He can come in, fucking
do his thing, and
yeah, do his fucking thing, and be able to dip whenever he needs to.
yeah, that's Dino, man.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Back from
And
another
we're
piss
tuned back
break.
in from piss break number 2.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck, piss, all this beer.
Yeah. Nick said that he had a couple stories lined up.
Fuck. So I was telling you, someone could say, "Hey, tell a story." I couldn't tell a story. The stories come from conversation. Things get triggered. Like you've triggered a few things, or have asked a few things. I know you've got a few questions. You've always got questions.
You know, what was it like when you fucking saw me and Tristan walking to the bar after Mama Libby passed away? Do you remember that?
Yeah,
I remember you were one of the people that was most excited to see us, and
yeah,
said that you would have been pissed if you didn't.
yeah. No, I mean, she loved you boys, and losing Lib was a probably a really emotional, probably 4 or 5 months. I mean, all the way up to her birthday. Losing her in August 13th with a stroke at 2 o'clock a.m. I can see it in my head. Her leaving the first city, throwing those front doors open. Fuck you! I don't want my money. I'm fucking done. Just doing her thing, right? Of course, her birthday comes December 27th. So it was like this emotional roller coaster and of course there's signs everywhere. I love Libby, this and that. We did the carnival, we did the auction, we did all this shit for her, and it was emotional. And so I knew how much she loved all the kids, Keej, you, Craig, Trenton, Tristan, Vinny, baby Vinny, Prince Vincent. Fuck you, Vinny. Um, just the entire crew, Beans. I mean, all you boys,
Dante.
Dante. I mean, Dante. It was just like this. I disappeared for a while. Like, when Trenton first came back, it was him and Shiloh Mackey. They were tighter and shit. I go ride bikes through town with them.
Yeah.
I came back fishing 2012, and I'm riding bikes through town. We're talking shit to tourists, this and that. And Shiloh and Trenton just thought it was funnier than shit. Oh, look at Unc. He's fucking drunk on a bike talking shit.
Shiloh's somebody I've always heard about, but I've never got to meet.
You
Man.
never met Shiloh?
I don't think.
Oh, shit.
Other than like, unless he was around.
Shiloh's a different man these days. I ran into him a handful of years ago. He come to town, and he was actually, I think he's got a kid,
See,
maybe
the way
two.
that he was spoke about to me was like almost
Wild
like
boy.
legend, like
Well,
legendary.
yeah,
bro.
wild boy. Like, tougher than fucking nails. Like,
I never heard like I never heard a normal story about that involved Shiloh Mackey.
because there
I've
ain't.
just never met the unless I'm
Well,
fucking been just as fucking
I think
fucked
the
up as him.
I think the best thing that ever happened to Shaw was him leaving here, and I think that's a lot of case for a lot of guys with growing up around here. I always thought to myself, do I leave here and make the change? I mean, it's hard,
Yeah,
for me, it's leaving, like Uncle Brad and like my best friends, Les and Claire. They've got two little boys now that are 3 and gonna be 1 in June. I'm over there on the weekends hanging out. We do dinners, and Les and I, we're bourbon guys, right?
yeah.
So we always try a new bourbon. We take turns buying bottles, this and that. And we're predominantly Les just buys bottles, and I try his bourbon. But
Yeah.
really Indian of me, right? But
Yeah.
um, it's hard to leave that. It's your best friends or your core. Like it's hard to leave that. But also, I think to myself, it's so expensive living here, this and that. I was just telling the story tonight before I came over. We went and had a drink or two at my office, and I was telling a guy I went out to North Carolina last fall. Took my cousin and her husband to dinner, two appetizers, 3 entrees. I think John and I probably had 5 or 6 beers on the tab. $63.
Holy fuck. My head,
North
I was,
Car- North Carolina.
my head, I was thinking, that's like 200.
Yeah, no, $63. It's like, what am I doing here?
Yeah.
But that's life. I mean,
Fuck. When I went to go visit Stanley in North Carolina, my allergies were non-existent over there. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing up here, bro?
yeah, moving back to Ketchikan, no allergies. I live in Met. My allergies, I don't know what grows over there,
Yeah.
but it just fucking sends me through the roof. I remember going to the clinic one day. I'm like, I need some allergy medication. Like, well, have you been taking Benadryl? I said, yeah, I'm on 8 pills right now. They're like, how are you awake? I'm like, because I'm immune to the shit. So
Something fucked up.
something weird
All the
grows over
alder,
there.
bro.
Yeah, I don't know what it's not. I don't know. Something different
I'm
grows over.
cursed. So many bad medicine is what
Yeah,
it is, bro.
yeah, Duncan.
Dunkin', that's what it is, yeah.
Duncan.
So he
His
stole that.
ashes is floating through the
Yeah, that's what it is,
air.
man. It's like a fucking plague.
But no, honestly, when I live in Met in the spring, allergies are sneezing. Like when I was living with Jason, he's like, "You all right?" I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. The minute I come back over here, no allergies. It's weird.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the city. I don't know. Dirty scoundrel city with tourists and fucking.
Bro, the crackheads around here are crazy
Oh,
nowadays.
dude, more. Yeah, we can get into this, but
Yeah.
I see a lot of shit out from that bus stop. Some funny shit. One day I don't know if I still have the video or not. I'll have to dig through my phone, but I watched a couple bums roll around on the ground. I pulled right into the bus stop and rolled down my passenger window and started filming.
That's like a good bum fight, yeah.
Yeah. You drank my bottle, you motherfucker. I'm like, what size was it? It was a traveler. I'm like, a traveler? You guys gonna roll the ground over a traveler?
What the fuck's a traveler shooter? Or a
Those
pint?
little pints, yeah.
A traveler. Made me forget what the fuck I was gonna say, man. They almost like the audacity of fighting over a pint.
I almost went bottom one.
Oh yeah, you see Riley getting pressed over those bum fight videos back in the day.
Who?
Riley,
Riley who?
Riley, yes.
About what?
Somebody over here was fucking posting about, isn't he a councilman or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, about him being in these fucking bum fighting videos from back
Really?
when we were in high school.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that, no.
so we was blasting him over it,
The
about
future
his
mayor.
stance on the fucking homeless and
You
shit.
watch. He'll be running for mayor here in the next couple of years. You watch.
Yeah,
Old
yes, man.
gas man. No, he's growing on me. I know you're probably gonna listen to this, Riley, but yeah, you.
I don't know. I fucking doubt it. I bet he hasn't listened to one.
Oh, I bet he has. Reffing with him and everything. Him and I have come along. I mean, I remember being like going up to noon ball, the rec center, and cheap ass motherfucker. Yeah, I said it, Riley. I
Yeah.
remember throwing up against the wall there at the far end on the second court there at the rec center. I'm like, quit doing that shit, man. Fucking pissing me off, And what? The Riley. What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
with a little smirk.
yeah. That's the old gasnator.
Yeah, man. He was where Paul was living there towards the end. So.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know, like for me, like I just did Steve Swatner's celebration life down at the sourdough, and Wally owns the sourdough. He had texted me. He's like, Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Be on the boat. I'm like, what's going on? The what boat? And what are we going on a boat ride for? He goes,
Yeah.
spreading ashes. Like, I didn't even know I was part of this. He goes, oh, you were one of them. We go out and spread his ashes in his favorite king salmon fishing spot, and Swats who I was talking about tugging with, walking into breakers. I bet someone fucking knows me here.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
He had a saying,
Salty motherfucker.
yeah, shit, fuck, piss, cocksucker. He was totally politically incorrect about anything. He was,
My favorite.
yeah, he'd call you a homo, or, I'm sure I'll get in trouble for saying that, but you talk SWAT. It's like I said in my Facebook post, to know him was to love him, and he was a different cat, different breed.
Oh, yeah.
He, and then they put this big picture board up at the side of those old pictures. This son of a bitch was a fucking redhead. It explains a lot about that
Oh yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah,
Oh, fucking fiery motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Was he bald by the time you were
no,
fucking?
this fucker had the thickest fucking head of hair I've ever seen in my life. Even at 69 years old, he hadn't lost a fucking ounce of it. It was fucking like a goddamn sea otter, man. It's like, how do you wash that fucking thing?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
big old fucking mop. No, he was a good dude. I'm gonna miss him. And then bartending, you get to know some of these old timers in Ketchikan, and you hear these stories, and you like even in Met get to know some of those old timers. They're shouldn't say this, but they come and they go. A lot of stories in those, especially in our era, because those guys lived. Some of these guys are still alive through the 50s, the 40s, the 50s, and the 60s. Times were different back then, right?
Yeah.
Times were far more simple than what they are now.
Absolutely.
You know,
Especially around a place like this.
well, there's stories of, back in the heyday in Ketchikan, back in the 20s and the 30s, you know, it was the Wild West down here. You fucked around, you got taken out to Clarence Strait and dumped out about fucking 500 fathoms. See you later.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any truth to that. I'm not going on record.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you talk to some of the old timers around, yeah, we did away with them, fucking weirdo fuck, we took them. I was like, Jesus, you
And
know,
then fucking Alaska, man.
yeah, Wild West. So,
That's what. Yeah.
like,
That
you
is.
go out west, like Nome, and, I hung out with, what's that guy's name? Mr. Gold from the Bering Sea, Palm Recce, the kid.
Uh huh.
He was coming down buying this equipment. We were taking off the barge, and I said, hey, not to gloat or anything, but I recognized. He goes, hey man, yeah, no worries. Thanks for coming over. Nice to meet you. So, by chance, you just have any gold I can see? He goes, yeah, hold on, man. Goes over his truck. He brought one of those big ass giant mason, the biggest ones you can get, stuffed full of gold. I was like, holy shit. So you just drive around and you have this on person, and he pulls up a big old 357 on his hip. I was like, okay.
Put a fucking hole in you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Yeah. He goes, I bartered with this. I was like, well, no shit. But he had bought probably 3 or 4 excavators and a few other pieces of equipment that we had brought in. He was like, as we were unloading it, he was hand selecting what he wanted. It's crazy.
That's badass.
Yeah. Dome's crazy. That's a spot. You got a bar called the Board of Trade, the BOT. It's open until 5 a.m. SWAT. We closed down breakers one night. Kid, we're going down to BOT. I'm like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to the boat. We've been here since fucking 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Fuck that. Come on. Like, we go down there, we walk in, and I look around like nothing good comes out of this SWAT. Nothing.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Let's go to the bar. So we walk up to the bar. We're drinking rounds of beers. That's all we were drinking, beer, no shots or nothing. And we get fucked up, obviously. So the cab system in Nome is really weird. This is a it's a piggyback system, and Nome is built. The road system is built like you ever been to downtown Portland?
Fuck no.
So it's this way, that way, this way, that way, right? Straight up and down. So you go up this road, down this one, come over, up and down. Well, the barge, what they called the cells, where the barges would come, was on the outskirts of town.
Yeah. So that's what you had to make it back to. So you had to
We had
go.
to go out to the cells,
You
so
had to
we'd
do the
have to do the
milk run.
piggyback, yeah, the milk
You had to
run,
do the fucking milk run to
milk run.
Nome, bro.
So this night we end up at the Board of Trade, and they've got these old ass like motherfucking Ford club wagon vans, right?
Yeah.
They're like run down, beat the shit type of shit. SWAT gets up in the front. I was like, "Get up front, old man, dirty cocksucker." So in the beginning, it was just him and I, and we're doing this milk run thing, as you would say.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, we got a fucking club wagon full of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And this cab goes, "We got to double back and pick this girl up from what was called the Bearing, which was a hotel that burnt down after we left." And those big fucking
Keyword after they left.
yeah, well, it was after those big storms they had with I think from it caught fire somehow or some shit. Anywho,
Yeah.
this girl's standing out front, and I'm reminded it's October, and no, she's in uh, yoga pants, t-shirt, no shoes, no socks, no coat, no hat. It's 36 degrees out at this time of night. And the van door opens. I'm like, I'm all drunk. Where the fuck are your shoes? Where the fuck are your socks? What are you doing? She goes, "Shut up." She gets in. I have a video. I definitely will not air it ever on a podcast, but I'll show you after. And she goes, "I'm going up to so and so's house," and the cab driver goes, "You know you can't go up there." She goes, "I don't give a fuck." I'm like, are we
I
really
love
gonna?
it.
Are we really gonna do this? Can you just take us out to the cells first?
I love it when you're in those small towns. You got to deal with that little bullshit. I was part of a fucking um a custody fucking handoff in Wrangell while I was
No,
fucking took a cabin where our fucking B&B was way out,
out the road,
like 3 miles out of town or
down
something.
Zamova or whatever,
It,
out
yeah,
that way.
it was a fucking beautiful B&B. I think it was called fuck. I'd like to give him a shout out.
Out towards that
Reeves.
landslide,
It was like a Reeves house or
where
some
that
Reeves home.
landslide was.
Not quite that
So you
far.
went the other direction then.
It was like, yeah, definitely south of town, yeah, because I was able to see where we came in. If that
So you
makes
went
sense.
out towards Zamova, out that way, towards where that landslide was
Oh,
then.
yeah, well, fuck, yeah, I didn't know that, but I fucking take the cab right in, and by this time I know the guy.
Yeah.
Fucking Wrangle. There's like two cab drivers,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Mind if we like pick up my friend really quick?" I'm like, "Sure." And oh, that's why he gave me the cab ride for free. He was like, "Yo, if we pick up my friend, I'll just give you the ride in." I was like, "Fuck, do it, man.
Yeah, right.
Do it. Do what you got to do."
Let's go.
Pick up this lady in this fucking trailer park, and then pull into the station. Pull into the police station. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? And then like her and the baby daddy start bickering at each other, and then the cab driver's like stepping in. And I'm pretty sure I'm texting my wife, going, "I'm just trying to get to the fucking bar for lunch, bro." Like all of a sudden I'm in the middle of this custody fucking battle, but
No.
yeah. So you
So we
were in fucking Nome, and you can't go up there.
so yeah, so we go up to this house. The cabbie pulls in, and like there's not even a fucking light on in this house. What the fuck? She goes, "I'm getting out." And so she gets out and she shuts the door. I'm like, "Go, go." Like at this point, it's like fucking 3:30, 4 o'clock in
Oh,
the morning.
yeah, and you probably got half the fucking rides to do left.
Yeah, we still had a couple more people to dump off, and I'm like, "I'm ready for bed. I'm over it."
He waits.
He, this motherfucker waits. She goes up there. You can see her beating on the fucking door.
Fuck.
And she comes back. "I can't get in." And I looked at her. "No fucking shit," And so she gets in the cab. She goes, "Drop me back off at the Bearing." And the cab goes, "Well, what's there for you?" I'm like, "It doesn't fucking matter. Go drop her off. Like, be done with this.
Yeah.
This nothing good is gonna come out of this. SWAT's there. Shit, fuck, piss. What the fuck is up this? Fuck, bunch of homo shit. You know, he's just
Man,
going off.
this is just a couple stories in, but man, I love this guy. Man,
Oh, dude, this guy. I mean, raging asshole.
yeah, those are my favorite people to be
Like,
around. I mean, obviously, I'm friends with you.
yeah. he he just had a way about himself that was
He was
either
unapologetically himself.
no, there was nothing unapologetic about it. He was just himself. It was there was no sympathy. There was no apologetic or being apologizing.
Yeah,
What came out of his mouth is how he felt. He wasn't gonna apologize to you about that shit.
my
None,
favorite people to be around, man.
I
Just be
mean,
real.
SWAT was he was a real one.
Just real, and he works like a
He
motherfucker.
worked. Back when I first met him, he'd always try to shake my hand, squeeze like a motherfucker, and I'd always let him. And finally one day I was like, I've had enough of this. This has been like a year of this shit. So I wrenched down on him. I was like, you flinched. Oh no, my elbow twitch. My elbow twitch.
Yeah, good shit,
Yeah.
man.
No, I'm gonna miss him. I
Good
definitely.
guy.
I definitely shed a few tears on Saturday for him. Obviously out in the boat dumping his ashes, and then coming back to the sourdough, and Steph had this beautiful mural set up of old pictures from high school as a baby, and throughout all the years of him working and everything. It was like, man, this guy, he definitely left a big impact on me. He's when we went up and did that job at Nome, we come back to town. It had been like fucking 6 months of this motherfucker. I was so fucking tired of him. I was ready to strangle him. And we get back to Catch Can. I scurried off that tugboat like a goddamn rat. I was like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
By the time we hit Camino Point, my stateroom was vacuumed out. Bags were packed. It was just a matter of getting tied up and throwing my shit off the boat, right?
Yeah, shit was on deck as you're tying up.
Yeah. And about a year later, I walked in the sourdough because that's where his hangout was. You rarely got him out of the sourdough. You catch him at the potlatch, but in the later years. But sourdough, I mean, you couldn't get him to leave there, right? So I walked in. He turns around. Hey, kid, like, what's up? He goes, come talk to me. I'm like, God, what's this fucking about now? And you ever seen the Pac-Man table there in the sourdough?
Yeah.
So we sat down there and listen. I couldn't have done that job up in the fucking Arctic Ocean without you. He goes, without you, that job would have been disastrous because he loaded the barge and I would just constantly guide him in. And we had to put on some equipment. I think the ramp was like 20 feet wide. There was a couple pieces of equipment that had like inches on each side. And I remember one night, the first mate, we got a new first mate, and he's like, that's my job. I'm like, all right, man, go ahead and deal with SWAT. That's your problem. I'll go fucking chain everything down. I don't have a problem with that. Leave me alone.
Mm-hmm.
So I just go grab chains and fucking chain and shit down. And SWAT gets on the radio and goes, Matt, who the fuck are you? Where the fuck is Nick? I was like, I pretended like I didn't hear it on the radio. And he goes, where's Nick? Where's Nick? Matt comes back. He's like, SWAT wants you. I was like, I know, I'm ignoring it. So I get him, what do you want? He goes, get rid of that cocksucker. Get your ass up here. I was like, God damn it. But he he was set in his ways. And if he loved you, he fought you with friction. If there wasn't friction with him, they didn't have time for
I
you.
tell people all the time, if I'm fucking nice to you, I probably don't like you.
Yeah.
If I fucking
That was Swatner.
if I run my mouth a little bit to you, it means fucking you've earned some of my respect.
Yeah.
But if I'm just quiet and I have nothing to say around you, there's
The first captain we had on the boat, I got up early one day and couldn't sleep. It was like after my graveyard shift. I always slept. No, it was my evening shift. So I get off at 5. I never really slept between the 5 and 11 o'clock. I always just, went down to my room. I had a bunch of shit downloaded on Netflix, this and that. And I got up early. I got up at like 9:30 one day, and I was like, just go to bed, you old fuck. I'm up. I'm not going to, I might as well be up, try to get some sleep at 5 a.m., right? So he goes off the bed, and I go upstairs to the wheelhouse. Jesse was the captain at the time. He goes, "That fucker's been pacing for hours waiting for you to get up." I'm like, what are you talking about? He looked at me. He goes, "Can't wait for that big meat-headed glute to get up so I can joust with him." You know, he just
Yeah. Fuck yeah, man.
yeah. So but you know, when he woke up, didn't say a word. But the minute I fucking got up, it was just fucking
No,
chirping in my
yeah,
fucking
as
ear.
soon as you do, bro.
Yeah, he let you. He
I
had a,
had some young dudes in my life that I fucking that I respected like that, you know?
yeah.
Like for him to be an old salty dog and like respect you was always that's what you
You know, and that's what I told SWAT at that night at the Pac-Man table. I'm like, I'd have stayed on the boat, dipshit. If you had given me this kudos, I knew what I had done, right? If you had just given me this kudos on the fucking boat, I never would have left, dipshit. But
yeah.
he didn't know. He never knew how to express himself in that manner, you know,
Yeah.
until he
Especially
had
when it's rare that you find somebody that you fucking well,
trust
yeah.
in those situations.
I worked at Silver Bay for a minute and I had this
The job I got you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So this is probably I don't know if it's a shot at you or everybody else before you, but fucking Tim handed me over his book of hydraulic parts, and the higher ups at Silver Bay, everybody in the office was like, "What are you doing down there?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Tim fucking likes you."
Tim loved me.
I was like, "He hasn't really liked any parts manager before that," and I'm sure that they weren't including you in that, but
No, because they were all pissed off at me at the end there.
yeah, I did hear that there were some dipshits in that position before that,
Yeah.
but. Fuck, it's not a hard job. Tim told me exactly what he wanted. I found it in the
Tim
book.
would write shit on a piece of cardboard or some fucking scrap shit. This is what I need. Can you order it? Tim, I'll give you notebooks. You know, nope. This is what I need. It's like, all right.
Yeah. He just gave me his hydraulic book and he came in and told me what I needed. I'd fucking find that shit,
Yeah.
ordered it.
I just called Napa half the time for Tim and have it sent over on the plane. But yeah.
Fuck, man. It definitely got some more bullshit after you left. Like,
Oh, dude.
because I would have to put into that ordering system, um, I would have to put in like the link to the site that I wanted it from.
No, I was having to do that too.
But then they would start shortchanging me, and then they're trying to like save $1,
That's Adam,
and
isn't
then
it? Well, I should.
yeah, that was who the fuck it was,
Yeah.
man. That
I went
is.
down and worked in the corporate office as I overseen a overhaul on the Western Wind. It was like a $3.5 million project, and they gave me the opportunity to oversee it and take care of the bills and everything, and knocked it out of the park, whatever, according to them. And then I came back because I said I had expressed to Hickman and these guys at the time that were the head of the CFOs or whatever, that I was wanting to get into fleet managing. Well, they had put me up in their mansion in Sunnyside Heights, which was like the entrance into Fisherman's Terminal. Well, I was the head fleet manager for Bristol Bay, was staying there quite a bit.
Yeah.
Chris Hansen was his name. We called him Coach. He was a football coach, college football coach. But we sat there and we watched like a sports Jeopardy one night.
Fuck yeah.
And I said, $20 or dinner. Someone cooks dinner. I forget what it was. I know more answers than you. He goes, deal. He thought he had it all. I was piping off shit. And he goes, damn, I guess I'm cooking dinner or buying dinner. I was like, yeah, damn right you are. But,
Yeah.
but then they brought that fucking weirdo in. What was his fucking name?
Kiffin?
Kiffin and the other fucking dipshit from, he was the plant processing man. What was his name? He lived
The one
over.
right before Kiffin?
No, he came in with Kiffin.
Oh, you're talking about that weird.
What was his name?
Dude?
Yeah, well, he wore the fucking the beanie.
Yeah.
Here comes the clown show. There's my nest.
Oh yeah.
Last time I was in here, some bad shit was happening.
Well,
Where's
more
the
bad
piano
shit's
at?
about to happen. What's up, brother?
Where's Keach?
Where is he?
Slinging pizza. Doughboy.
His exact words were, you know how many times that motherfucker made me wait?
Well, you know he's gonna take a sweet ass time.
Yeah.
Pull up a chair.
Really? Yeah.
You got a mic set up. Plug it in.
Want to get in on this one? Should I start a new one?
You gonna get on this one? You can catch the end of this one.
Drop once. Really old Zooms.
There we go. All I asked of you.
Well, I don't.
I'm gonna have to bum one off you on because I don't know if these are any good. They've been in my bike all winter.
They're good. It's just I guarantee they're still good.
Guaranteed.
We got a little wet.
Yeah, they're good.
We got a little wet.
It's all right.
Yeah, look at this thing.
So for the record,
One of those tentapussies, bro.
this is where things get politically incorrect.
I actually seen your uncle butt naked in this room. I seen your uncle's dick.
Hold on, that's what I wanted. Yeah. I was gonna bring that shit up.
Which unk?
Yeah, I mean the name doesn't need to be. I'm sure you can know it was after a memorial dinner.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, I walked in there.
I know you're talking about this unk.
I was like, ain't no fucking way I got this room. Like the
Butt
guys,
cheeks in the wind.
the guys were fucking eye to eye with Unk's junk.
Dicks out. T-shirt on.
Just
Stack of pizzas.
Well, he gave me a fucking.
There's a stack of pizzas, and I was like, I don't know if that was his balls or the Parmesan cheese.
He
bro.
gave me a fucking. He gave me a rookie and told us to come by after, and
And he's fucking wasted.
obviously he blacked out and fucking. I walk in and then
help yourself. Go
he's
on.
fucking butt naked.
Dude, I seen that he got you fucking slaving away up.
Dude,
I was like, this man went from truck driver to fucking running fucking a bow mag,
Yeah.
and fucking cleaning up the streets. You know how mad I was? How dirty those fucking sidewalks were after they finished. I'm like, you guys are just gonna leave? We don't get the finished product.
Fuck, let him go
Yeah.
take his fucking 10 pisses.
No, it's the third one you take.
His 10 pisses a night.
He's been drinking a little ice. I blame your dad on
What's up, brother?
What's up with you? Chilling. Went for our gay brother.
Pino.
Yeah, I was like, don't drink.
When you said that, that's like a calling card to drink.
Well, I just wanted him to drive my truck because I was like, dude, my wife's been fucking pulling me around by my neck all day.
Yeah.
I'm riding my motorcycle here, bud. You can't drive. You have a license. And then Trent was like, I want to come. And I was like, you can get on the back of the bike. He goes, I'll get on the back of the bike.
Is Trent coming too?
I don't know. Hopefully.
That'd be wild. Yeah.
I'm actually hoping that's what Keej is waiting for. Because
It's
Keej is off work.
all Trent in there.
Yeah. Why is this mic special?
I just fucking lost the
condom.
pop mic.
The condom in your ass, like Uncle Brad would say.
Yeah, fuck. What did you say? I think I grabbed that. I grabbed two of them. There was one in the truck. So.
Look.
Probably not a good thing that you don't have one on there. Yeah.
Fuck,
Two
two
of
of
them.
them.
Makes me miss her.
Yeah. Makes me
What's up,
think
bud?
about it.
Sure, I'll take one. Loosen up the gills.
Yeah.
This podcast about to turn sideways. Person F walks
Three-
in.
3 drunks and wasted.
It's-
3 engines wasted.
Yeah.
Drinking Reposado.
Oh, just you two, not me.
Pretty good.
Kirkland brand.
Yeah.
Baby Trey swears by it.
$31 a liter.
Ugh.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ugh. It tastes like rubbing alcohol with fucking agave in it.
Well,
They dip the leaf in there and they're like, there you go, bud.
That's the rubber in the ass. for
Yeah,
sure.
When I was in college, I used to buy any
Well-
fucking $20 half gallon of whiskey I could find.
In high school, it was PA vodka. We get it for like $12 a half
when
gallon.
we were broke in Florida, we got on the Mad Dog 2020s and the
Oh.
Four Locos.
Yep.
We
did that for fun though.
We had a cabinet. We had
Everclear was pretty cheap back then.
we were doing
too.
pretty good on fucking money at one point, and we were drinking Ciroc and shit like that. And then we
Ciroc
went to this
bucks.
concert. And
Did,
we
you
got
did it come with a bottle of baby oil or what?
Buck. I guess we're rough to say that brand now, but We went to this concert and they gave us 21 and older wristbands, and we all drained our account that night. And that's where the Four Loko drinking started, man. It was an $8 fucking blackout.
Yeah, I remember I was doing the $20 whiskeys forever, and then I finally, I wasn't old enough to buy it, but I had teammates who would buy it for me, and I was like, "Yo, give me that," and I just pointed out when we were in the grocery store, and it was Old Crow whiskey. That's where I drew the line.
Jesus.
Fucking straight up super glue.
I seen this.
I mean, talk about Smoke Crow. I got a story.
You got a good one?
What's her name?
No. So years and years ago, we went out down off the south end of Percy's, that Pinnacle. Good halibut fishing down there at the time. And
State Waters?
We might have an incoming.
Who is it?
It's a cab.
Oh. Bert and Ernie? There's Keach.
You can see him? You can see him?
I
I can see the silhouette.
Yeah. So this guy, he was anchored off next to us.
Yeah.
And we plowed through a bottle of Crown. And we went over there. Hey, you got any extra whiskeys? Yeah. Well, I'll throw it.
With him.
He throws out a half-gallon Old Crow. So we fucking scoop it up with a fucking fish net. There's two of us on this fucking park, and we just ended up getting smashed.
Bad.
Dude, worst hangover of my absolute goddamn life.
So I would go pretty hard on these half gallons. That was the only one I didn't finish, and there was a freshman. I wish I could remember his name. But he didn't have any money in any booze. I was like, here, take this, because it was a kegger that night.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not drinking this shit anymore. I'm drinking beer. And that kid got so fucking wasted. I mean, there's like 100 people at this party, and he's sleeping next to the fire, crying. And I was like, oh my god,
man,
he's a cop now.
The origin.
Good thing I'm not in South Dakota anymore, because I wouldn't take that shit seriously.
We used to have some big party in high school up at Brown Mountain. I remember we had probably had 60 pallets up there one night. We're just burning them, and I'm not going to name any names, but one of our classmates decided that he was going to start jumping back and forth over the fire. Well, the pallets kept growing, and he fucking tripped and fell right in the fire. I've never seen people move so fast just to fucking throw them out on the ground.
Hot nails.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a hot fire with pallets.
Yeah.
I mean, you get 20 pallets going, that's a 15, 20-foot fucking...
Seeing somebody fall in the fire is definitely like peak, like teenage degeneracy, bro.
Yeah, it's like...
Sleeping on the beach, someone's passed out.
Yeah.
Someone's fucking in the woods.
I remember one time we went out to the beach, and we had a fire out there, and my buddy lost his
incoming. We got EJ and Trenton incoming, so tune into the next episode, and we're about to start it right now.
There he goes.